I saw nothing. This morning, I walked to work and saw nothing. That's my part in this story. I walked to work and saw nothing. Only a distant glimpse of flashing blue lights, easily pushed away, thinking that no, it couldn't be what part of my mind must already have known it was. The student died, a 17-year-old boy. I knew nothing of him, except we'd hurried through the same halls, perhaps crossed each other in the stairs. A kid died, and all at once, it's me, it's you. It's the teenage memories of all our old schoolmates. It is each and every pupil in my care. I don't know what to say to them, what words I could speak that wouldn't sound clumsy or banal. There is no correct turn of phrase to express what happened. There is no right way to behave. I don't want my sadness to show and trouble them further, deepen the fresh trauma. But I refuse to let them think that they're alone in this terror, that none of us cares, grown-ups obsessed with the keeping of routines and decorum. I wish I could hold them, even the least endearing ones, those who made jokes in the aftermath, those I had to clench my fists not to scream at, lock my jaws not to say hideous words, not to say what if or imagine, forcing both sympathy and fear down their throats with gruesome details. I couldn't do that, of course. I have to do my job, to be the teacher, to be steady and cheery and strong, the obscene duty to go on, business as usual. Even though some of them were there and witnessed the scene, that to me is nearly the worst of it. The second-hand horror is magnified. I walked to work and saw nothing, but they were not so lucky. And in my mind, I can see it all now, for each of them, through a bug-eyed lens, broken in tens of perspectives, rewound, replayed. The moment before, when, for everyone else, it was just a Tuesday morning. The brief, frozen freefall, mid-air, the gut punch as reality kicks in, as gravity takes hold, the cracked skull, the sound it must have made, so loud, so shocking in the midst of the schoolyard chatter, the silence afterwards. Then the rush of medics, their frantic efforts, and silence again. The stained silhouette left behind, a red snow angel in early June. I go about my day. I talk grammar and tenses, even though the question of time is a pointed one today. What was, what could have been, what never will be. I drink coffee, I take attendance, try not to think of those other teachers with an empty chair in their rooms, with a name it feels wrong to cross from the list, even when they know they will never call it again. I try not to think, but it's there. The dive headfirst, the impact, bone to concrete, the strangers pounding the boy's chest, the silence, the blood, and then the bell calling them all to class. I don't know what to tell them, what the lesson of the day should be, except that death isn't what they might think. The real deal has nothing to do with romantic notions of escape or release. Dying is not cinematic, and it's not even meaningful. It's not sleep or rest or invisible vigil. You don't get to wake up in a while when things are easier. You don't get to stay and watch. You don't remain peacefully suspended, neither here nor there. You hit the ground and die. It's absurd and ugly and senseless. You die. Every day of a life yet to come, crushed. What you are now is this: a gasp and whispers and a line in a local news column. And then, horridly, things just go on. People have to wake up, eat breakfast, take the bus, and 1,000 other daily tasks, silently stepping over or tiptoeing around the hole you left in the world. That's it. That's death. That's the sordid triviality of life in the face of tragedy.